Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Underworld Sports Show. It's the NFL Exporter Ty Goodman, and we're wrapping up the 2013 fantasy season through the first 6 games. We're over to our kickers. Leading off the way is Matt Prater, 67 points. Obviously, he's kicking for Peyton Manning and the Broncos offense, which came into Week 6 averaging 46 points a game. So obviously, he's the beneficiary of great field position and scoring touchdowns week in and week out. If you got Matt Prater, especially for where you picked him up at value, excellent. He's doing a great job. Next in line, Steven Hauschka for the Seattle Seahawks. Another excellent value pickup. Really thrives off the Seahawks' stingy defense, creating turnovers. And then a lot of times the Seahawks are unable to get first downs to convert into touchdowns when they're in the red zone, but they do stay in the red zone, especially behind the feet of Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch. So he's another excellent pickup. Next in line, Stephen Gostkowski. The Patriots always amongst the league leaders in points. This guy definitely takes advantage of the great field position. Always amongst the league leaders. He's got 53 points. Also, Garrett Hartley for the New Orleans Saints, another top tier offense, and Drew Brees and company. Obviously, whoever's kicking for them will benefit from that. Next in line, you have Alex Henry from the Eagles, 50 points. And then after that, you have Justin Tucker from the Baltimore Ravens, and Sturgis from Miami with 49. A couple other notable mentions, Dan Bailey, 47 points. Ryan Succop's always a guy who finds his way up to good points. He's at 46 right now, thriving on the Kansas City offense that plays it real, low-key and does look to actually get field goals with a real stingy defense. Mason Crosby with 45 points, Adam Vinatieri with 44. Also, two other good kickers right now, David Akers for Detroit with 44. And, Nick Novak for San Diego with 44. Big-time disappointments this year, Greg Zuerlein, the big-time kicker for St. Louis. He only has 35 points. Sebastian Janikowski, only 33. And the biggest disappointment to me, and it's attached to the 49ers offense not, producing the way that me and most others thought that they would. Phil Dawson, only 26 points. Here's a guy who led the NFL in kicking field goals last year. And I had him slated in big time. I figured the 49ers, if nothing else, were going to stay in field goal range. He nailed a couple 55-yarders in the preseason, but he missed a couple early. I don't know if his confidence got a little bit shaken, and maybe it's just rhythm because, again, the 49ers offense has been up and down this year. But Phil Dawson was a guy that I drafted. I figured would be a great asset to my team considering the 49ers defense and the offense attack. And I had to let him go. 26 points through 6 weeks, basically 4 points a game. It's just not going to get it done. All right, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Once again, it's the NFL Exporter Ty Goodman, the Underworld Sports Show. We'll see you next week.